Hey, what up everybody? Tony China Deets here. As you can see, I'm in my fly pajamas. I won't say fly, I'm just lazy today. Right now it's, what is it, May? And I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. It should be hot as hell right now. It's like 48 degrees outside. It's been raining all day. I found out there's a chance of hail tonight, so I don't know what's going on. If you guys seen, what was that movie? Something Tomorrow, where everything goes wrong. You know what I'm talking about. We'll just say 2012 movie, Doomsday, whatever. But anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys about my experience that I had the other day. So I'm driving down the street, and I know all you guys all love police officers. No offense to police officers, I love you guys. You guys do what you gotta do to keep everybody safe. Some of you guys are corrupt. That's all I can say about that. I have friends that are cops. Anyways, so I'm driving down the street, and suffice to say my registration is expired, only because timeline and payday time, you know what I'm saying, so I had to wait like a couple weeks before I could get my registration renewed. So I'm driving down the street, I'm going to my mom's house to drop her off, her present at like 9 o'clock in the morning on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, and happy Mother's Day if you're not a mother, why not? So I'm driving, and I see this cop a little further ahead of me, right? So there's a posted speed limit sign right there that says 25 miles per hour. School was not in at the time because it's Sunday. And so I see it, I see the cop ahead of time. I wasn't speeding to begin with, I was only going like 25 miles an hour, if that. So I slowed down because there's these speed bumps, and I'm going 15 miles per hour. So I'm going forward, I pass the cop pulls up behind me, does the whole like, you know, slow behind you thing. So I make a first turn, and the cop is slowing down, and I didn't see the cop behind me after a couple of seconds, so I made another turn, pulled into my parents' driveway, thinking the cop had passed me up. I had done nothing wrong. Well, anyways, I quickly jump out the car, you know what I'm talking about, because the car's facing forward. I jump out the back, and as I'm coming out the back, squad car's behind me with the lights on. I'm like, ah, crap. So it's a lady cop. Some of you guys are like, ooh, lady cop. I tell you what, no, it's even worse. So she says something to me, and I can't understand what she's saying because she's got her engine on, and their cars are kind of loud when you're by the front of their car. So I was like, huh? What? So I said that like 4 times, and all I hear is her yelling at this point, I'm speaking English! Get in front of the car! Get in front of the car! So I'm like, okay. So I go and I get in front of the car. So anyways, she says something along the line of this, and here's where the stupidity of the police officer comes into effect here. She goes, you were speeding over there, that's why they got speed bumps. And at this point, I'm just looking at her like, what do you mean? And she goes, you were speeding over there, that's why they got the speed bumps. So this is exactly how I said it to her, because I can't stand stupid people, cop or not, politician, it could be the president, it doesn't matter. I tend to get an attitude with people. So anyways, I looked her dead in her eyes. I said, what are you talking about? I said, the speed limit is 25 miles per hour there. I was doing 15. Her reply to that? Oh, your registration is expired. She instantly found something else that was wrong and why she pulled me over. When she told me that was the exact reason why she pulled me over, it was because I was speeding, and I actually wasn't speeding. I was going 10 miles under because of the speed bump that they had there. So anyways, so she's like telling me, okay, where's your driver's license? I'm like, oh, it's in the vehicle. So she's like, okay, come on, let's go get it. So I'm walking to the passenger side of my door, and I get ready to open it, and she's like, do you have anything in there that's a danger? And I'm like looking at her, I was like, not unless you consider trash a danger. So I reach and I get the stuff, I give it to her. She gets a real attitude, kind of grabs it, you know, with that police attitude thing, you know, like that type of thing, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And then she walked to her squad car. I don't even think she even looked anything up. She came right back out, hands me my card information. She goes, so what's this address? Da, da, da. Well, of course, she had to look it up because she knew there was a different address in there. And she was like, okay, is this the correct address on here? I was like, no, I actually moved. She's like, okay, well, what's the other address that's inside of there? I was like, whoa, that's actually the address, and this is what I said to her, this is actually the address that I moved to after I moved, but I moved again. And she's just looking at me like, you need to get that fixed. I'm like, okay. So then she goes, I could give you $1,500 worth of tickets here. And she hands me my stuff back, turns her back to me, and she mumbles something. And I couldn't hear her. And at this point, since I couldn't hear her, I'm like, should I say what again? Because she got pretty mad the first time. I don't want her like to tackle me because she looked like she wanted to tackle me the first time. So I had to say what, and as she's walking back, this is what she does. I'm letting you off with a warning. And she freaking gets in her squad car and takes off. Now let me remind you, it was actually I think 8 o'clock in the morning. So my dad was sleeping. I guess he saw the lights and everything. He comes out, his hair's all messed up, and he comes out like, what happened? Like, it was funny, like he was just watching his son being harassed by this cop, and he comes out at the very end, which I thought was kind of funny, and hair all messed up and everything. Well, anyways, the cop leaves, and I'm not even kidding, 10 minutes later I hear, whoop, 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 whoop. And I figured she probably pulled somebody over. So anyways, I drop off the gift. I had to leave, and as I'm leaving, there's the cop pulling somebody else over at the speed limit, and the only thing that's going through my head is I wonder if she pulled him over for speeding. Also, I've been doing this YouTube thing for about like 3 months or so now. I'm getting pretty good at the editing. In fact, I'm downloading editing software right now. So I'll be able to do the voiceovers and everything because I was kind of limited by that. I can have visual effects now, stuff like that. Also, the other thing to look out for is me and my girl, who is well, my everything. She's going to be having a YouTube channel. I convinced her to make a YouTube channel, and she's going to have kind of skits and music and stuff like that. For those of you that don't know, she has a beautiful voice. I'm trying to convince her to hurry up and get on this. But we are going to hopefully do a skit tonight, and I will post up somewhere an annotation probably here in this video, if not maybe a couple other videos. When she does make that video, then I'll let you guys know, and leave feedback, let her know, be positive. And I mean, that's it. Peace out. China out.